I'm Nye, and if you're new to this channel, which is called B-Movie Badness, then you're in for a treat. I review and react to strange, rare, unknown, dark, terrible but fun, and sometimes terrible movies that aren't any fun to watch, like 2005's Crippled Creek. Why am I reviewing Crippled Creek? Because you guys asked. I purchased Crippled Creek on DVD from Hamilton Books back in 2014. I thought the movie was going to be pretty good. I was wrong, but I got fooled by the synopsis. A killer turns a group's camping trip into a fight for their lives. And I bought the movie. I thought it was going to be good. I was so wrong. As soon as I watched Crippled Creek, I threw it in a trash can. This is what I usually do to movies that I don't like, but Crippled Creek didn't make it to a coaster. I'm so proud of this picture. It's about 4 years old. Demons 3 The Order got turned into a coaster. Crippled Creek is a 2005 horror slasher film directed by Hans Hartman. Brought to you by H2 Films. Have any of you heard of H2 Films? Not too much to read up on this movie, but the budget for Crippled Creek was $20,000. I can't believe that. It looked to be the budget, maybe $100. And Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 10% audience rating. Crippled Creek was an hour and 30 minutes of my life that I will never ever get back. And that almost makes me want to cry. Hans Hartman, wherever you are, you should be arrested for making this movie. I said it, and I meant every word. This movie is pure torture. And I had to watch this movie over again just to get clips to bring you guys, which I'm going to show you. Now you're asking, Nye, how did you manage to get clips of this film if you threw the DVD away? My left eye keeps on winking for some reason. I need to fix that. In the beginning, a guy is seen running from somebody. This is the killer. And the kill in this scene is so sad. Just look.
What the fuck? I'm trying to leave. Get down, you son of a bitch.
That is the only part of the movie that I laughed. The only part. That is hilarious. I wish that guy was in the whole movie. It would have made things a little better. Now after that scene, the opening credits come on. And there's a lady taking a shower named Maddie, played by Ashley Toten. And it goes on and on and on. And I was like, what the hell is this? So Maddie, Bambi, and Aubrey are on their way to the cabin, just riding along, listening to the radio.
A lot. Yeah, Sarah, a lot of people are weighing in on some really spooky stories.
Totally local haunted houses and folklore indigenous to Connecticut.
Wow, indigenous. That's a mighty big word, Sarah. Can you spell that?
No, I can't, but, Chris, this would be radio.
And we look fantastic.
Yes, we do. As we get back to the music on Good Times and Great Oldies, 100.9 WKNL.
Now here is the pain, the heart-stabbing pain, the dialogue.
So where is Grandpa's old cabin that I've heard so much about? Crippled Creek? It's as far backwoods New England as you can get. God, you miss so much growing up in California. I can't wait for you two to see this place. It's a perfect weekend getaway, and it's just a total classic. Just us and Mother Nature, huh? 3 days in battery power? I don't know if I can handle it. Bam, you're a total nympho. What about your boyfriend? Who?
And they go on this long walk towards the cabin, which goes on and on and on, and there's somebody that's watching them. It's supposed to be Josiah, this hermit that lives in the woods that's supposed to be killing people. I don't know what kind of camera this is shot on. See, I'm not a director. I know I want to make my own movie and I should study that, but the lens it really gets on my nerves, and it's grainy. I can't stand it. The cabin looks like shit. Well, maybe I shouldn't really be saying that. It looks realistic. In movies, when they show log cabins, they're all luxurious and very expensive looking. I think this is the real deal.
I want to see if the toilet works. Try outhouse. You might even have to go in the woods. Great. No toilet. No outhouse. Just please tell me there's no spiders. You know, I bet you can clean it up a little bit. It'll be just fine, and it'll keep us warm and dry. Yeah.
The cabin is all dirty, so they decide to clean it up. The music in this movie is atrocious. I hate this music so much. And now for some more painful dialogue. Enjoy.
Hey, Beth. Did you hear something? I just ripped one. Alright, no more weed for you. You've had all you can handle. Come on, it was just a little 5 minutes quicker. You're nasty. I mean, seriously. Gross. Yeah, even I don't fart. No, but you do swallow. How would you know?
There's so many things that I'd rather look at than this movie. I'd rather watch people eat than watch this. So fast forward, the girls meet up with two guys that are also camping there, named Tom and Gary. They hang out with them. Bambi gets her freak on with Gary immediately.
Mom? Is that you in the tent? Is everything alright? Yes, Mom. I was in the middle of having some really good sex until you almost stopped me from finishing.
Shh. They're gonna know what we're doing.
Gary, they know that we're fucking.
The girls left their cell phones at home so they could have a distraction-free weekend. But Maddie missed her boyfriend so much she decided to call him. She borrowed Tom's phone. She gets into this big argument with her boyfriend.
Is that her talking to you? Hello? Hello? God damn it! Fucking phone! Shit! What's the goddamn call?
She's off my phone. Hey, where's my phone? Hey, Aubrey. How long she could be doing this? Right or something?
Tom, Maddie's my friend. And if she has something going on in her life and you don't like it, you can take your ass, put it back in your canoe and paddle to some other camp.
Yeah, breaking a cell phone that didn't belong to you. Oh, this is so disgusting. Maddie fixes Bambi and Aubrey breakfast.
Doesn't get any better than this.
I can't take this anymore. Time to start the killing. Now, Bambi and Gary are doing it against a tree, and here comes the killer. First of all, that music was out of place.
Maddie! Help me!
Favorite kill throughout the whole movie because Bambi got on my fucking nerves. Up next on the kill list is Tom. What the hell was that? What was that? Up next is Aubrey, played by Jennifer Jules Hart. She gets killed by Josiah, which I really don't understand what the hell Josiah's doing. Is he kissing her? And what the... I liked how the frogs and crickets paused for a moment. And now for the ending. The terrible, sad ending. When I'm saying sad, I mean sad as in terrible. That's just another word for it. I'm sorry, were you actually going to buy this movie? Now, Josiah was the one that was supposedly killing everybody the whole film, but it turns out it was the park ranger, Ambrose, that was doing it. Now, Josiah is Hans Hartman, the director.
She stays with me. She's not Elizabeth.
It was you? You
You should know that by now. Elizabeth comes with me.
I have no idea who Elizabeth is. When I first saw this film, I'm like, they went the whole movie not talking about an Elizabeth. They talk about Elizabeth at the end of the film, so I was just as surprised as you guys were. Who the hell is Elizabeth?
I told you, she's mine.
Oh, I don't know what to say. Why'd she take off her earrings? So Maddie lays there on the ground crying till morning. The end. That was Crippled Creek. That film just makes me angry. Now I would manage to laugh during Crippled Creek this time. Do I hate it as much as I used to? I still hate it, but I've softened up a little bit. I still think Hans Hartman needs to be arrested for making this film, and this seems to be the only film that he's made. I think he should go into hiding. Now I have some exciting news. For those of you who don't know, I have another show. It's called Spirits and Screams, created by my good friend Karen from Ocean Chicks Films. There are 3 of us. Karen, my good friend Curly Girl from Curly Girl at the Movies, and me. It's a live stream show that we stream every Saturday night. The time depends on the special guests that we have. We talk about horror, goof around, drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. Karen and Curly do. I drink soda. It's a really fun show and I'm really proud of it. And I want you guys to watch it. And I clown a lot on there. I think I clown more on there than I do on this show. I will leave the link to in the description so you can subscribe to Karen's channel. That way you will be notified on the new episodes for Spirits and Screams. Thank you guys so much for watching B-Movie Badness. I love you all. See you guys next time. Bye.
这个拿来可以做烟灰缸。好香。